Fabian Picardo suspended question time for a few minutes to make a statement. He said it was the government's policy to curb smoking as well as tobacco smuggling, and this further increase was in line with this policy. Mr. Picardo said this brought the increase on tobacco up to a total of 159% since the GSLP Liberals had first been elected into government in 2011. Opposition leader Keith Asabardi asked why this increase had been made outside of budget time and whether it was to do with any considerations beyond our shores. Mr. Picardo said it was not unusual to increase tobacco outside budget time and that this had been done on a number of occasions before. He said the motivation was market forces and nothing to do with any external influence. Bringing the matter of tobacco up in question time, Mr. Asabardi asked if tobacco would be the subject of future meetings with Spain. Mr. Picardo said matters like tobacco were normally the subject of conversations between neighbouring states, but he said negotiations on the future relationship with the EU had not yet begun, and he was not going to preload the conversation. Turning to other subjects, Mr. Asabardi asked the Chief Minister for his views on the rollout of 5G and whether he was aware of NGO concerns of the health risks involved. Mr. Picardo said there was no reason to believe 5G brings any risk, which any internationally accredited body has suggested should delay the rollout. He said Gibraltar would be greatly handicapped in its economic strategy were it to allow itself to stop the rollout of 5G based on advice which is not creditable.